Every photo has a story. Every photographer has a spark. Let's uncover theirs. 15 questions, 5 minutes, one artist behind the lens. Let's see what makes the shutter click. What's your name and your photography style?
My name is Nia Karmann, and my photography style is best described as a little bit of everything. I like photography as far as portraiture work, and I like it as far as landscape and anything and everything in between. So,
Wow. Describe your photography in 3 words.
inspirational, thought-provoking, and authentic.
Okay. Canon, Nikon, Sony, or iPhone?
Canon.
Natural light or studio light?
Natural light.
Black and white or full of color?
Both.
Golden hour or blue hour?
Same thing, a little bit of both. And I really like golden hour, but again, it's what the photograph says to you when you're capturing it.
Okay, most unusual thing you photographed?
Gosh, there's so many. Being born with spina bifida and my perspective on everything and the way I have to adapt and go about capturing my pictures, there's a lot of things that most photographers would consider old hat and nothing special. But mine are anything that makes me have to work for it and challenges me as far as terrain, how I go about doing it, if I have to use my crutches or if I have to use my wheelchair. So there's a lot of challenging and most unique things that I've captured.
Yeah. Okay. What subject do you love capturing most?
Landscapes.
That was fast.
Yep, landscapes.
Is it because they don't move and don't run away from you?
Yeah, and they change all the time, rapidly, all the time.
Right, the sun moves a little bit and it's a whole new landscape.
Yes.
Spontaneous shot or perfectly planned?
Both. I love the spontaneous, but I'm also I have to be meticulous sometimes on how to go about things, again, because of my disability and because of the spina bifida. So it all kind of depends on the situation. But there are a lot of times where I'll be just wheeling around or, and see something and stop and take it. Or there's stuff that I plan for and set up and, very meticulous. So
yeah, okay, love that. One photo you're most proud of. Can you describe it?
There again, there's quite a few. In the collection that I have in the library, one in particular that stands out that I know that's there it's called Cave in Rock, Illinois. And we were there and I had to climb several staircases in order to get to the lookout point. Yeah, in order to be able to go up there to see the actual cave part of it and to be able to look out onto the water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be proud of that for sure. Most used editing tool or app?
Editing tool, cropping, for sure. And app, Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep. And that's a lot to do with my portraiture work. It doesn't have anything so much to do with my fine art side of it, but my portraiture work, a lot of Photoshop.
Yes. We all want to look perfect, don't we? I guess this question kind of repeats the other one. Portraits, landscapes, or street photography? What's your vibe?
Landscapes and portraits.
Yeah, not street photography.
Nope, not really. I've done a little bit of that, and it is interesting, but I'm much more of the draw you in and make you imagine that you're there type of photographer. And a lot of people have said that when they look at my landscapes and everything, they can picture themselves where I photographed. And it's serene and just peaceful and exciting. So
oh my gosh, that's so nice. All right. One tip for someone nervous in front of the camera.
Just be yourself. I love to visit and I love to talk. And so I visit with the person to get to know them kind of and to see what they like and what their interests are, and then we connect, and then we're just visiting, and then they calm down, and it's a whole nother thing after they calm down and they're not nervous anymore, and it's really fun to see them come out of their shell.
You kind of get to see the real eyes of the person instead
Yeah.
of this deer in the lights.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What's always in your camera bag besides the camera?
SD cards and batteries
Okay. Anything else besides
and extra
equipment?
lenses.
Extra equipment.
Yes. Yep. Extra lenses, SD cards, and batteries.
If your photography had a soundtrack, what genre would it be?
Upbeat Christian.
I love that.
Mhm.
All right. So, for those of us who see your art at the library and they would like to purchase, how can we do that? Where can we find it?
Yeah. Contact me directly. I have a business card there, and my phone number and email address are on the business card. You can, and then once you get a hold of me, we can do either credit card, cash, check, Venmo, any,
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Where else can we find your work?
Online. I have a website. It's www.nighstreetstudio.com. And then I'm on Facebook under Nigh Street Studio Photography.
Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Thank you. I'm excited. This is my second time, so I'm excited.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her camera captures moments, but it's her heart that frames them. Until next time.